So this is Nigeria's line of succession. If something were to happen to the president and he was incapacitated or unavailable, the vice president immediately takes power. And since the vice president was actually elected to the presidency, he remains in power and finish out the tenure. Now, if the same hypothetical situation that took out the president also takes out the vice president, the Senate president takes power. He's the third in line, right? But the Senate president was not elected to the presidency, so he's only allowed to be in power for about 3 months. During this time, an emergency election must be held to elect a new president. Now, if the same hypothetical situation that took out the president, the vice president also takes out the Senate president, who is currently Akpabio, inshallah, God forbid, I said God forbid. If that same thing happens to 3 of them, then the Speaker of the House of Representatives becomes the president. He also was not elected to the presidency, so he's only going to be the interim president for about 90 days, during which an election must be held to elect a new president. Now, this is as far as the Nigerian constitution goes. If that same hypothetical situation that took out the president, vice president, Senate president also takes out the Speaker of the House of Representatives, one of 3 things will happen. Number 1, the National House of Assembly will have an emergency meeting and select somebody to become the interim president while an election is being organized. Number 2, the Supreme Court will have to step in and appoint somebody in Nigeria to become interim president while an election is being organized. And if these 2 things does not happen, in the case of extreme chaos, like the country now descends into anarchy, because of the deaths of the leaders of the country, then the military will have to take power, and restore order and stabilize the country. So what do you think? Would you like to see this scenario actually play out in real life? You know that there's a movie, an American movie, Designated Survivor, on Netflix, that is actually this thing where I just stopped. Now it didn't happen for the movie. So you might want to check it out. See you guys in my next video. Bye.